With Season 2 looming on the horizon, I thought I'd take a moment to look back at where we've come and where we're going. For me, Season 1 was a very personal journey. I wasn't even sure I wanted to take on this whole YouTube thing, but I knew I needed to do something. So I started at the beginning. From getting my very first motorcycle to the first true multi-day adventure trip my cousin Josh and I took way back in 2010.
Coming over here before there was anybody? Exactly. Got something?
Revisiting this old footage was cathartic for me and finally pushed me over the edge to start this channel.
Generator. 500 pounds
500 pounds?
of water.
Wow.
500 pounds.
Experiencing areas new to me from the saddle of my bike and meeting people along the way really resonated within me, and I wanted to explore and learn all I could about this amazing area of the world. So I jumped in with both feet and bought my trusty Africa Twin, one of the best decisions I've ever made. Sure, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, and the path wasn't always smooth, but I did the best I could, and the world started to open itself up around me in ways I didn't know existed. If you allow it, you can find yourself from the saddle of a bike, and even more so if you allow it to be a trusted partner on your travels and let it take you to places you never thought you'd see. This bike opened up a whole new world and introduced me to some amazing new places and people I never would have met otherwise, and it's become a true friend.
You know, you just might be the most fascinating person I've ever met. You've been sheltered then because I'm just a hick from Hooterville. Well,
But you got your own brothel.
I got my own brothel.
You got a brothel and a car collection.
Yeah, for me, this is what experiencing the world is all about. There's no better way to be connected to place than experiencing it from the saddle of your bike with eyes open wide to what might come next. People have often asked me, why do I ride? And I hope Season 1 helped to at least begin to answer that question. Taking all that a step further, I wanted Season 2 to hopefully stand upon the shoulders of Season 1 and build upon the foundation it hopefully set. I truly love where I call home, the Pacific Northwest of North America, in a place called Oregon. And I want to explore that area even further and bring to you some of the people and places I've experienced in my travels. However, to me, the area known as Oregon is a little different than most. I consider Oregon to be the original Oregon from the early mid-1800s, encompassing the current states of Oregon, Washington, Idaho, western Montana, a bit of western Wyoming, and the southern half of British Columbia. For me, this is the true definition of Oregon and how it was meant to be experienced. So far, the only other similar area in the world I've found is New Zealand, a place I'd truly love to explore one day. Maybe someday. The Oregon country has so much diverse beauty to offer in both its land and people, I thought I'd start here with my travels, with the hopes of bringing you at least a glimpse of what this area has to offer. So, I came to the decision I needed to jump in once again with both feet and bet on myself to hopefully create for you some videos from a more personal point of view of the people and places in this corner of the world, hopefully with my eyes open wide to possibilities. And that's what Season 2 is going to be about. I wanted this season to be something special for both me as well as you, something I could truly share from the heart. I think you'll enjoy what Season 2 has to offer. We'll even seemingly travel back in time for a bit, meeting some interesting characters along the way. and maybe even some characters we might want to steer clear of. Two-wheeled sports are rich in this area, and I hope to showcase at least a little bit of the enthusiasm for the sport this region has. We also finally get to do another trip with my cousin Josh, albeit 15 years later than I hoped our next adventure would be.
That's super cool.
We get to see where things began, and maybe where they're going. We'll see heroes, and heroes of another kind. Yeah, this area has it all. And I'm only scratching the surface, but with a smile on my face. We'll check in with an old friend, and meet new ones along the way. We'll have an existential moment in time and wonder how we even got to this place in life. Yeah, life can be an adventure if you let it. And that's what Season 2 is all about. I hope to see you there. Until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.